What's up, guys? Tim Little. Welcome back to Tactical Bass. And today's video, got a fall bass fishing video for you. Should be a good one. Let's go. All right, guys, little fall bass fishing. We got a water temp of 51 degrees. So hopefully these bass are chewing. Gonna start off with some reaction baits. Little micro rig, bladeless. We got some clear water. Little micro rig, got a jerk bait, spy bait, a couple top waters, mag draft. So looking forward to this. So here we go. Oh. There's one. That feels like a good one. Stay down. All right. To a good start. Thanks, dude. Nice largie. Eat that swim bait. Come on, dude. So guys, I'm just covering water. Starting shallow, I'll go a little bit deeper. We did have some bad weather yesterday. Got this thing. Gale force winds, all sorts of stuff. So, dude, gale force winds. So it's extremely post frontal today, but I'll take that. Thanks, dude. But again, guys, just covering water, A-rig, top water, swim bait, jerk bait. Should be one of those days. Let's keep going. There we go. Nice smallie on that 110 +1. As you guys can tell, the weather's picked up, lots of wind. So I set that swim bait down, picked up the jerk bait, got one to commit. So now we got a smallie and a nice largie. Thanks, dude. Hit that guy right there. It's another really nice largemouth. Oh. Look at that guy. Thanks, dude. All right, guys, little mid-afternoon update. As you can see, the weather has come in. It is cold. I got like snot running down my face. Might have to throw my actual jacket on here shortly, but lots of wind. Temp drop probably 7 or 8 degrees, and switching it up. So I rigged an A-rig with some blades. Now that we have a lot of white caps, a lot of wind, I basically put the top water away. Still have the jerk bait and the single swim bait, but again, these fish are a little finicky. Caught 3 good ones, well, 2 good ones, 2 nice largemouth and a smallmouth. But again, fall fishing, you know, you get these storms that come in, and you have to adapt, right? So you want to continue moving. I'm going to continue to fish fast. I haven't really found anything where they're like set up on. So I'm going to continue to cover water, and I'm looking for isolated grass patches. I'm looking for hard cover on bottom, things that the fish can relate to. But again, make sure if you're fishing this time of the year, make sure you always properly layer, that you have additional clothes to put on. But let's keep going and see if we can finish out our limit. There we go. Another nice largemouth. Thank you, sir. Guys, we're having to really pick this area apart. These fish have really shut down. Basically, taking that HD guppy with a Keitech on there, a little easy shiner, and just throwing it out and just slow rolling it on bottom. These fish are glued to bottom. They're not really active. Like I said, the temps dropped probably 10 degrees now. Just kind of freezing these fish, but water temp has dropped 2 degrees. This wind is just, it's just a cold wind, but we keep going. But that guy right there doing some damage. Well, that sucks. Got my 5th bite on the Spark Shad and broke off on the hook set. Retie and keep going. All right, guys, a little late afternoon update. Wind is starting to slow down, but been about a bite every hour, hour and a half. Haven't found them wadded up yet. Hopefully I can. I'm thinking this post-frontal, windy, cruddy day. Kind of has them shut down. That's what it feels like. But just chucking and winding. Sticking with that, this is actually a Spark Shad, little HD guppy. And just looking for isolated grass patches. I fished that reed line, offshore structure, looking for rock, logs, laydowns, that sort of stuff. But again, just searching. A lot of times fall, it's like that. And then depending on weather, it could be tough. But we have three nice ones, three nice largemouth, smallmouth, decent smallmouth, and looking for. I did have that one bite and break off. That sucks. That was my fifth bite of the day. Broke it off on 6 pound, but we're gonna see if we can find some more. It's a big fish. It's a giant largemouth. Ooh. That's what we're talking about. That'll do for a fifth fish. Guys, it has been one of those days. Thank you, sir. Old Spark Shad. Thanks, dude. It's like a 6+ pounder. That little guy right there. Just trying to mimic bait fish, guys. Wow. Was not expecting that after today's grind. But that'll do. All right, guys. That was fish number 5. Giant largemouth. That was awesome. Got a pretty good bag. You know, that smallmouth is like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 pounds, but those largemouth are really nice with that 6 pound kicker, 6+ pound kicker. Probably should have weighed it, but what I was saying, I wanted to fire back out there and see if there was fish with that fish. But what I was saying is it's a post-frontal day, right? It's sunny, lots of wind, cold. Like I said earlier, when that temp dropped, it dropped to like 8 or 9, 10 degrees. It got extremely cold. I instantly like put rods away. I put my top water away. I put certain things away. It just didn't feel like a top water day. Now the sun's coming back out. Hopefully this wind will die down. I feel like I could run bank and reed patches and reed tule lines and throw a top water and maybe catch 1 or 2, but really had to slow down today and just throw the little swimmer, little Keitech, little Spark Shad, all of them on that HD guppy. You know, you just saw that big old largemouth. That's on a little 1/4 ounce guppy head, but it's a 2/0, like a 2. It's a 2/0, but it's a 2X hook, so it's an extra strong hook. You can throw this on your A rigs. You don't have to worry about the hook bending out. But again, guys, it's just chucking and winding, trying to find active fish. That fish, I threw it out there, and I was just doing the little let it hit bottom and kill it. Just kind of looking like a little fish down there on bottom, and it went just like a jig bite. I had no idea it was going to be a fish of that caliber, but that's what I'm doing, and we're going to see if we can cull out that smallmouth. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. Beautiful day out on the water. Had a really good 5 fish limit. The majority of the damage was on the single swim bait. This guy right here. Some days, guys, in the fall, it can be a grind, especially if you're fishing post-frontal conditions. You know, like I said earlier in today's video, yesterday, couldn't even fish. It was 30+ mile-an-hour winds, super cold, and just really a bad storm. And then today we had bluebird skies, we had some wind, post-frontal conditions, not ideal conditions, but we still grinded it out, and we still put together a really good limit with that kicker. There's like a 6+ pounder, so really happy about that. Again, I got the kitchen sink out here, guys, on the front deck. I got a Karashi, a bladeless A-rig, a 110 jerkbait, a drop shot, a bladed A-rig, a top water, a spy bait, another drop shot, a shaky head. I mean, I had everything going today, but had to get them on that guy right there. Sometimes you have to slow down and just basically finesse fish. You know, they wouldn't eat the rig. I don't know why. They were just, you know, a few fish I did see cruising just kind of on bottom. You'd throw to them and lead them, and they would shoot the other way. They wanted nothing to do with it. So that little guy right there did the trick today. But guys, fall fishing, make sure you have the proper gear. Make sure you can stay warm if you do have one of those storms roll in. But more often than not, guys, it's going to be a good day out on the water. Even though I didn't catch a bunch of fish today, the quality was there, and I will take quality over quantity any day. Anytime you can catch a 5+ pounder makes the day worth it. Anytime you can catch a 6+ pounder, it's awesome. But thanks for coming along. Again, not a lot of talking today because it was super windy. Kept having this guy die. Put the mic on this guy, so hopefully you guys can hear me talk. But again, a great day out on the water. Beautiful day on the water, as long as you're wearing that proper gear. If you guys have any questions, please leave those down below in the comment section. I will link all the stuff that I threw today and the colors and stuff down below in the video description. But as always, guys, we appreciate the support. Thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video.